Good day, guys. Today we are going to look again at Korg Triton LE. Some time ago we fixed that keyboard and we have another problem with it. We have problem with the dial. If you are going to look at the screen, okay, it constantly switching the programs, but it doesn't keep the order. Okay, I keep turning to the right side, okay, clockwise the dial, and I see the numbers 109, 108, 109, 109. See, there is no order. It has to be 109, 110, 111, and so on, so on. It always keep basically the same numbers, 109, 105, 115, 114, and I keep dialing and there is no big difference. Also, I have noticed that when I come and try to play, okay, on the other day, I have problem with the potentiometer. Okay, right now, because it was touched and moved few times, there is continuity, but let's say sometimes when I come, the keyboard doesn't send the signal to the amplifier. So today we are going to take a look at the dial and problem with the sound. Okay, the output signal doesn't come out all the time. Okay, as I said, this is old keyboard, and it was used to play different kind of parties. I got this one for free from my friend, as you can see. Okay, it's broken in a few things, but I don't need these keys. So let's see what happened with this dial and with the sound. Okay, so this is the back of the keyboard. Last time I marked which screws supposed to be on screw in order to open it. So everyone which is circled has to be open. Everyone which is circle has to be taken off. So let me start from here. I don't remember exactly. I believe that those bigger screws hold the keys, but I don't have to remove the keys. I want to just touch the electronics. That's why I'm going to take just these screws out. In order to take off the top cover. These, okay. Let's see if we're going to be able to open it. Okay guys, we successfully opened the keyboard. This is how it looks like inside. And I'm going to disconnect the top panel by simply disconnecting these wires. Here's one of the connectors, and all of them are different, that's why I don't worry, and I simply don't mark them. And I have one more. This is my headphone output. Okay, and it could be kind of problematic to disconnect. I'm going to simply take this off. So now we're going to remove this panel because we have to get to the dial. Okay. So I see the screws on this side. Alright. So in order to remove the panel with those inputs and outputs, I'm going to take off these screws first. Later on I'm going to remove these screws and I'm going to try to take it out. Maybe it was not necessary to take this out, but it came out. It's alright. Let's do next one. Let's see what we have over here. Let's take this one as well. Alright. Now this is it. Something is moving. We use this to attach the music stand. Alright, let's see. Alright. Okay, and we have wires over here. Okay, these wires could be cut somewhere. They look good so far. Alright. And my dial. There's my dial. My dial is over here. So I'm going to remove this section. Alright. So my problem is somewhere over here. All right. Let's see what we can do about it. I believe I'm supposed to push this. Like a hole over here to remove this dial. Let's see what we have over here. If not, over here. Alright. And this is my dial. Interesting. How am I supposed to reach the internal part of it? Okay guys, this is the switch for my dial. I don't have the new part, so I tried to fix the old one. I didn't remove it from the board. What I simply find out that there are like those pieces holding the top. Okay, so I just simply notice that this metal piece is splitted and is folded to the side in order to hold it together. So I simply just squeeze them a little bit, put them together, and I was able to open this switch a little bit, and there's like a gap, okay, between plastic and this metal piece. So what I can do right now, I can simply spray the contact. This is contact, okay, cleaner, contact cleaner, and spray into it. All right, and simply clean it. I hope this is going to work. Okay, let me try one more time, just make sure that alright. I treat this like a regular potentiometer. When I spray the cleaner, it works, so I hope this one is going to work as well. Okay, so now I'm going to close it. So I simply pushed, it got closed. Okay, and now I'm going to simply, as you can see, this piece is like divided into two. I'm going to just put them to the side, and I'm going to try to close it. Can you see that? I simply just put them to the side. It's supposed to hold it the top cover. The second one. Be careful, I don't want to cut it. Alright, one side is done. Let's try the other. Alright, you can see. And now I have to do the last one. Be careful, the fingers. Alright, I believe the switch is closed. Alright, take a look. I simply put to the side these two pieces and they hold the top cover. Okay, so the switch is sealed. There is no gap and there is contact cleaner inside of it. So I hope this is going to work. Now we're going to clean this a little bit. I mean the board, and I'll put it back. And make sure that the wires are not cut like these, because if there is just a little bit cut, small cut, and it's touching the ground, it also could be a problem. So as you could see, I cleaned this a little bit. I use Windex to it. Okay, it's dry already. Okay, there was some dust. To inspect if there is no any cracks on the board. As I said, this keyboard was used for many parties, and some paths on the boards could be broken, because if the main frame has signs of some damage, so we can expect everything as well inside. But as you can see, the board looks pretty good. It's in good condition, so try to assemble it back. So let's see how much I remember. Okay, so it goes like this. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Now let's see. We have the nut. I don't want to tie this too hard, because this is plastic. This is good enough. And this is my dial. All right. I believe it was here. I hope it was the problem. Let's try this one. Alright. I have another one over here. Alright, makes sense. 2, 2, 2, 1. We didn't have screw over here because it will be here. Alright, so let's see what else we had over here. I had the problem with the output signal. Now we're going to check the issue with the potentiometer. Okay, so I'm going to remove this section because my potentiometer is over here, somewhere over here. I have to check what's wrong with the potentiometer. Okay, so what I did, I just marked the arrows. Okay, just make sure that I'm going to put the screws back later on in the right spots. Okay, so it's always good idea to put some marks on the board, like I did over here, and I know what's going on. Okay, so let's do this section right now. All right, and I'm also going to mark the position this board, just in case. Okay, this is my position. All right. I believe this one has to be removed as well. Okay, let's see. See what is over here. I have the potentiometer. Oh, one more screw. Let's put the mark over here. Let's see. Okay, this is my display, and this is my potentiometer. Let's see. All right. Inspect the screws, inspect the connectors, because we have problem with the sound. Okay, this is my potentiometer. I'll clean this up a little bit. More time. Right, this one is okay. I don't use these potentiometers, but we can clean them up. It's a little bit. All right, let's see. Because we have problem with the sound, I'm going to disconnect this connector. Let's see if I can do so. All right, it works. Just spray the contact. All right, this is it. This is it. Okay, over here, everything is the right spot. Just in case, let's spray this as well. Alright, let's spray this one. Just in case. I don't want to open this keyboard again. Because most of the time we have problems with the connections. Alright, this one is fine. Let's check this one. and everything else, at least in this section, looks good. Alright, so potentiometer is done. Now let's put this cover back. Let's clean this up a little bit. Okay, beautiful. Now, let's put everything back. I have to put something under the thing because there are potentiometers. Okay, I believe this is in the right position. Okay. So let's screw over here. Screw over here. Now we have another one over here with this piece which holds all these wires. We have another one. Over here. And this one has to hold these wires. like this. There is one more screw right here. Alright, now we are going to attach this part. I believe this. No, there is a mistake over here. We forget about this. Now it's good. You see? Good. So now I'm going to attach this piece. Alright. And we're going to attach this one. Alright. So now, again, we have to deal with the sound because there is problem with the sound. And I hope the problem was with the potentiometer. As far as I can see, so everything looks good from the top, and I'm just thinking maybe I should inspect this board from the other side, make sure that those outputs are not disconnected from the board. So this is my another concern about this board, and I believe this is going to be a good idea if I'm going to just check how it look like on the other side. Just make sure that all of them are different. If they are different, there is no problem. Alright, now we're supposed to just make marks. What you're supposed to realize that anytime people play music and they move the instrument from place to place, it's very big chance that they can simply step on the wire and simply break the connection between the board and the terminal. That's why I'm inspecting if the board is not broken on the other side. That's why I'm removing this board. Now I'm going to use my special glasses. Maybe bring them. Okay, so these are the soldering points for my outputs. Okay, there are outputs and inputs, but you know, I inspect all of them and all of them look good. Okay, so there's supposed to be no problem. Okay, so we are going to put this board back. Okay, and I believe it's supposed to work. All right, so let's take a look how it was. How it was installed. All right. As I said, I do not want to open this keyboard one more time and check something what I would check at the first time. Okay, let's see if we have all wires out. Okay guys, as you can see, we're trying to put everything back. Everything is aligned. Okay, so now we're going to just put the screws in. Over here. And because this is aligned, I'm going to be able to put everything back together nicely without any problems. Okay. Now you can tie the screws. Okay. We have one more wire over here. Maybe we can hold them together. say beautiful. Beautiful, and now we have screws over here in the back. I have also this piece. I'm going to put this back as well. Alright. Now we can use an electric screwdriver. Okay guys, so as you could see, we connect back the main panel to the keys. Okay, and I'm going to turn the power on. Okay, as you can see, it is working. And we had problem with the dial. So the dial was jumping back and forth, but right now, as you can see, it keeps the order. 10, 11, 12, you can just go faster, right? It doesn't jump back and forth. So the dial is fixed. See? It is working beautiful. Like a brand new one. Alright, and now we're going to check the sound. As you can see, there is sound. Okay, I cannot play louder because it's 1:10 a.m. so I don't want to make the noise in the middle of the night. It is working. Okay. So it is working. So as you could see, the dial was fixed, the potentiometer was cleaned, the boards were inspected. So now I'm going to just put everything back. It's time to sleep. Okay guys, so the keyboard is assembled. As you could see, I can switch the programs, okay, one after the other. Okay, keeps the pattern. Okay. And we have sound. Okay, as I said, it's the middle of the night. I cannot play loud, but everything is working fine. So if you liked this video, please give us a like, consider subscription, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.